We back.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I'm eating. You know what I mean? I got stuff going on in the background, but
Hey,
it's all
brother.
good.
Hey, man. Sustenance, bro. You gotta have it, bro. I understand. Feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? We got day two. This is when my boy Goof pulls up as well. We'll have a little bit more insight on both, from both of these brothers. So, all right, man. How do y'all feel about day two? I heard, day two is probably one of the better days. From what I've seen it go, day three, day two, day one. From the consensus, that day three was incredible, low key. And, you know what I'm saying, day two was also incredible, but, you know what I'm saying, it kind of went in that order, day three, which surprised me. I didn't expect the Sunday card to be the most powerful card, but that's how I go sometimes. So I'll let y'all go, man. How y'all feel about it, man? Talk about whichever battle y'all want to go.
Man, let me see. Who was the first? Well, first off, let me say the energy in day two was lit, man. I had fun. I had a nice time joking with some of the battle rappers and shit, just talking shit and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I called drugs JaVale McGee as soon as he stepped in the door. No, it was dope, man. You know what I'm saying? The community, they talked a lot, you know, during the battles and whatnot, you know, how they felt about the rounds and shit like that. And a lot of people caught a lot of shit. I want to say this, Rollers, no, you know what? When we get to that battle, that's when I'm going to talk about it. But other than that, it was dope.
God.
Shit, get to it. Let's get to it.
All right, Sonny Colfax versus King Esco. I believe King Esco choked in his first because it was very short and I didn't hear nothing. Like I was upstairs ordering chicken wings. Like I'm sorry, like because I didn't know when the event was going to start. And they were saying don't go outside. Let me go downstairs and shit. What'd you say, Salam?
I actually saw the whole battle.
Okay, talk. The King. What it looking like? Talk to me.
Well, I mean, I saw the whole battle. I just didn't. I was upstairs when I think King Esco choked. It seemed like he choked, but
okay.
Yeah, King Esco had like a bad stumble. But he pretty much called it before it became cringy. Sonny, now, all right. So I'm familiar with Sonny because Sonny is actually a co-league owner for League of Champions Battle League, which is the other battle league in Richmond, the one I battle on. King Esco is a battler from Capital Battle.
Wait, hold on. You're not just gonna just throw that in there. Hey, Slumdog, he battle rap. Go check out his bio. You feel me? Go check my man's out. Just my cup. All right, keep going, Slum. You gotta plug your shit, bro. Come on, man. Use the platform. Use the platform, brother.
But by all means, man, King Esco, his battler's been putting in a lot of work. He's from Capital Battlegrounds League in DMV. So these two cats already knew each other. They've been talking back and forth, you know, across the group. So it had great energy to the battle. Sonny has been waiting for a chance to go off on a PG, so you know he was going to come with it. I personally had Sonny in the first and second. It just seemed to take Esco too long to really say anything. He had a lot of great energy, a lot of great aggression. It's going to look amazing on cam, but dude just wasn't saying anything for real.
I felt like he was I believe you. He was taking forever to heat up because he was like, okay, he got something, but he's missing something. Like what's not really hitting towards the crowd? Because the crowd kind of was like, you know, they was fucking with him in the third a little bit, but it wasn't enough.
Okay.
Pretty much. And then Sonny kind of took, like, the third was Sonny's lightest round. So he kind of left the door open for Esco to get one, and he took that one because he lost the other two, in my personal opinion. And I think the general consensus is that Sonny got the battle. I believe he already got the call back. So it was a great battle, though. It was definitely that was the first PG of the day, so it definitely set the tone and had great energy, and the count carried through the rest of the day. So it was dope.
Wait, which round was it when Sonny said a meal fit for the king? Because boy,
that was the end of the second. That
was the end of the second.
There ain't no coming back.
Yeah, I was yelling in the crowd. So, hey, Black Market Media, if y'all heard me on the camera, that was me. Well, some of them, not all of them. Not all of them.
Okay.
But yeah.
Hey man, whatever y'all want to punch at, man, I'm here.
The battle
Outta
that
here.
came on after this was Henny Man
Sean
versus
Hoffa.
Block.
I thought it was Sean Hoffa versus Roz Mullah.
They actually went third, bro. Because remember, we
Oh,
Henny
yeah,
came out
they
swinging.
did. That's true. That's true.
Okay, my boy Henny versus Butter. Shout out my man Henny, man. Support, man. Shout out to Henny, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Henny, man. He had the T-shirts and stuff. I wish I would have bought me one, man. I should have got me one. I
think he might still be selling them online.
Mm-hmm.
All that good trapper merch, Trap Law. Shout out to them.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to the trappers, man. Shout out to the trappers, man.
I definitely follow them.
Oh, also, because I say to my man, I'm sorry for the interruptions, but I gotta fix everything I did in the last episode. Spliff. That's Ryder's brother. Spliff. Shout out to Spliff, man.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you about that shit, bro. That shit was funny.
I knew it the day up. I kept forgetting to interject and say his name, but we kept saying Ryder's brother. Now he has his own name, own slogan. He's fire. Shout out to my brother Spliff.
Talk about it.
Talk about it. All right, man. But now, go ahead, man. How'd the battle
go? It went good for Henny.
Nah, we can't do that to my man's Butter. Not my man's Butter.
Am I lying? Are these
Butter?
To me, I got Butter in the first somewhat because Henny started off crazy, but the ending of his first round was kind of like falling a little bit flat. Me personally, because the crowd wasn't like really. I'm sitting around like, because Henny's shit was hitting to me, but when I was looking around, like people were talking through his round and shit like that. It wasn't like he was catching any, but people were talking throughout the whole battle. Don't get me wrong, but it was mostly somewhat through Henny shit too. First round.
Okay.
I think what got a lot of people is like, Henny, like he usually starts off a little bit slower, like rapping. Nah, in this joint, he came right out the gate. He's like, hit him in the nose. I can't believe it's not Butter. Like,
yeah, that broke the room easily. That's why I was so confused of why it fell flat. You know what I'm saying? It might look different on camera, but to me personally, I got Butter 1-0 going into the second.
I actually edged Henny, but I'm not mad at you for picking Butter. Butter's energy was there too. So it was a good round from both. Right, I feel like. The second round is where things kind of started to separate.
Yeah, because Di kind of blew him out the water.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I was just agreeing. Like Di just blew him out the water. Like it wasn't no competition after the second round.
Oh, that was probably Di's best round.
No, Di's best round is a third.
Okay.
Butter choked.
In the second or the third?
In the second.
I believe the second.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, it was the second. And he was trying to get it back too, but he just couldn't.
Well, you could tell he was slipping too, because throughout the round he was kind of like doing a little bit of stumbling and whatnot. It was like, okay, well they ain't gonna fault him if he gonna come up with some harder punches. But then he had to call time early in the second.
Damn, I'm gonna come clean. I don't watch 2 Butter battles, or 1 Butter battle, and heard about another Butter. Damn, that's a lot of butters.
Watch your cholesterol, man.
For real, I've the 2 battles I've heard involve Butter, like involves chokes. That's not good, my brother. Good, man.
No, it ain't good, especially for a PG. And so I mean, hopefully he'll come back with some different shit. But I got the Henny, I got Di in the second.
Like, let's not forget, this was the PG that got promoted on Champion. Like,
that's a fact.
I'm saying. That's what you was expecting. That's why I was expecting people to be more like, all right, well, we seen the face off. Let's be hyped for the battle. It just seemed like people were like throughout the PGs, people were kept talking and shit. It was like, damn, bro, like we here for a battle. Y'all gotta hold it down, man. Y'all paid to come see this shit.
Yeah, it's because they held like So the venue is a decent size. So they held the PGs in a corner with a little stage so that everything looked like the PGs. But as a
Mm-hmm.
result, you have the whole rest of the venue that's eating, drinking, doing whatever the hell they doing. And when they're
Mm-hmm.
talking, like we can hear all of it. I'm hoping it doesn't make it onto the cam for real, but it definitely took away from paying attention to the battle.
Also, for the PGs, they like did it in a different location in the venue versus the band battles.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, basically,
fire.
it was like a good what 30 feet away from where they did the stage of the band battles. Not even 30 feet.
Okay. I was trying to see because when JB and P was on Champion, they said that they were going to be shot differently. And I wanted to see what they meant by that, if they was going to be in the same venue. I was interested to see how they were
Like,
going to shoot the PG differently than the band battles. That's fire though. So
I
was the
don't
one
know if you
was the
remember.
one my fault. Go ahead. My fault.
I was saying I don't know if you remember, like, or if you saw the pay per view from the Survivor Series, where
Yeah.
Champion would be on there in between the spots, but where they were filming that little Champion segment, that's
Mm-hmm.
the area where they did the PGs in.
I know
Mm-hmm.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like a little corner, just enough space.
Okay. Was the
Oh
one
yeah, I
off
remember now.
was the one offs on the main, like the big stage, or was it also in the PG area?
It was on the main stage.
Okay. Okay. So it was shot band style then. All right. Or a different band style. That's fine. All right. Third round though. Third round.
Third round was Henny's best round. Butter had a angle that to me it would have been dope, but he drug it out too long. It just it was it was a little cringy. Pouring his soul out to the Henny bottle, like ah, ah.
Oh, that's why he had that bottle at the end, man. He's like,
Yeah.
had to kill my friend. That did look weird. If he did it like he did in that interview, that shit is cringy because it was cringy on cam.
Yeah, it's pretty cringy. Uh,
Eesh.
the worst part about it was, you know how niggas would do it for like 4 bars, maybe six. We had like a 12 bar segment, like
That ain't it,
damn near
Chief.
a whole verse talking to the Henny.
That ain't it, Chief.
Yeah, it definitely was. And it looked like he was about to puke doing it. Like he was trying to take sips from the bottle as he was talking to, but it was already hot as hell in the venue. You can see he's sweating. He's stumbling over his words. I'm like, bro, don't throw up right now, because
The Earl undefeated, boy. Y'all better leave.
yeah.
Y'all better
He
leave
held it
Earl alone.
together. He just lost the round.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh Lord, I heard about that too.
There's a curse or something. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Diaz finally started to pick up on that formula. If y'all remember, he had that battle on Gates of the Garden where everybody
Against
was like,
Murdoch.
yeah,
Yeah.
Murdoch. Um, but he had that battle and everybody was like, oh yeah, this is it. Like that's the type of Henny that showed up to this PG. Like he was rapping, like really trying to knock niggas' heads off their shoulders. So it was fire. It was fire from Henny. Shout out to Di.
Okay. So Goof, like I said in the last joint, we was talking about like Henny needed one of those performances to really catapult him, you know what I'm saying, past this PG process, given, you know what I'm saying, the platform he got and the notoriety he got outside of actually battling. Do you believe this was the performance? Okay. What about like a Born Legacy, like an actual Born? Okay, okay. I think I think people like Henny's content more than Jim's content. So
I also think it's because Henny doesn't rely too much on the blogger side. Like Henny, I don't know like how much niggas look into Henny, but Henny's been rapping, making music.
yeah, that's a
He has
fact.
his own studio. So exactly. So I'm saying that to say like whereas bloggers that have rapped in the past, like Jims or Rome, like to take a sort of blogger that raps angle, Henny doesn't really do that. Like he has enough content on his own where he doesn't need to rely on the whole blogging aspect.
That's hard. That's hard. I'm telling you, man. I say that Murdoch battle. I say, Henny, you give me that 3 rounds. I'm sold. So if he give me anything like that, man, I'm watching it regardless. You already told me I'm a Henny fan, man. I'm one of the trappers. You feel me? So I'm with it. Shout out to my boy Henny. Shout out to Butter, man. Definitely had an entertaining face off. So I'm definitely gonna be interested to see what he do in the future. Shout out to Philly. You know what I'm saying? Philly definitely needs some more standout battlers on the scene. So I'm definitely gonna be interested to see that.
I want to see Butter again. I mean, I like his style. I just don't think he had an off night.
Okay. Okay. At the end of the day, man, most rappers, you know what I'm saying, they think it's fire. So it's all if the crowd, if it resonates to the crowd, you know what I'm saying. I think and y'all will get to that. I don't know if you seen it or not, Slum. I hope you did, but Ace I seen a video about him, and he was just saying, I just want things that I appreciate, but it also resonates to the crowd. The crowd appreciates it. I think that's
Right.
that. I don't know what some of these battle rappers be talking about. Like, man, I'm rapping for me. I mean, that's cool, but the consumer has to enjoy it, or you won't get booked. So, shout to none. So, I mean,
You can rap yourself outside of URL.
You definitely can. Like, I like the raps that I make. I don't know if you guys will. I don't know if the URL will. So make sure that, you are also making things that resonates to the crowd as well, man. But let's go ahead and get to this next battle, man. Sean, not related to Mav Hoffa, versus, I think it's Rose Moolah.
It is.
Okay. How y'all feel about that battle, man? Go deep. I'm about to say you gonna have to recount the wings after this fucking car. You don't brought these bitches up like 3 times. Bone in or bone out. Bone in or bone out. Uh, I mean, I understand. I ain't against the bonus. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
This
to
big
Buffalo
shit
Wild
that
Wings.
as 3 other niggas at the wings were hitting, just to make sure he won't crazy.
These motherfuckers good. Hey, now you know if something good, bro. You gotta ask them. These motherfuckers good, ain't they? You gotta ask the homie. You gotta ask the homie if it's hidden, bro. I understand. Thank you for the wing recap, brother. So let's get to this battle. Alpha Rose, Moolah, Goof. I mean, obviously, Goof was a little preoccupied in the first round. So I'll let Slum go ahead and take the lead on this battle.
Funny thing is, I was a little preoccupied too.
Did you have a wing too? I'm crying. Shout out to the top wings. Clearly, they clearly was smacking in the streets. I mean, shout out to Sean Hoff. I seen him on 15 Minutes of Fame. Shout out to Rose Moolah. I mean, these PGs, we ain't got to go through all of them.
Nah, I will say this though. It did sound like Sean was getting more love from the crowd in the first. He went, I believe, when they flipped the coin. Moolah went second, or Moolah went. He spit first, and then Sean followed up.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't think Moolah was bad. It's not like he got walked over. He was getting some pretty decent reaction too. I just won't pay enough attention to be able to tell y'all any lines and nothing. But I think the consensus was that Sean got that first one. Sean got that. Right. Let me. Yeah, the second apparently Sean left Earth on him.
Okay. Seemed like he was pretty happy after the said, y'all gonna hear this a lot. I didn't watch the battle because I wasn't there. I live in Chicago. Hey, have a band event in Chicago. I'll be there. From the interviews, it seemed like Sean Hoffa did fairly well. It seemed like people appreciated his content. So shout out to Sean Hoffa, man. Last PG of day 2 is Roller versus Truth Watson. I didn't know who Roller was, but I noticed that he battled Bad News in the PG. Looks like an older fellow. Kind of looks like he's ready to swave. I'm just saying. Man. Cornrows, bro. Shout out to the candidate. But against Truth Watson. Yeah, how'd that battle go?
Wow.
Come on. Take a walk. Shout out to Cash Show. Take a walk with me. Take a walk with me. Okay. I see you. I see you, Goof. That's how you freestyle, my nigga. I see you.
Oh yeah, that was cringy.
Oh, that
That was very cringy.
Mm, mm, mm,
I forgot that.
mm, that ain't
Like,
it, Chief. Mm. First, first of all, Goof, I'm gonna tell you this. This for the fans. I'm gonna be a comment nigga for the fans. Shout out to the comment nigga. I ain't heard too many quoted bars from Band. And the quote bar you gonna give me gonna involve that? I'm personally disappointed, brother. Hmm. Halt, halt, who go, halt, halt. Who
it
goes there?
was so awkward
Halt.
that he just kept laughing until everybody else started laughing awkwardly.
Nah, halt. Who goes there? Pause, brother. Stop in the name of battle rap. We don't want to hear those bars. I don't want to hear those bars.
Yeah. So in my mind, this was really a battle of eras. Like the talk was just different. Um, a lot of what Roller said was really heavy and really dope. But if you haven't lived that life, it won't hit to you. A lot of what Truth said was just great punchlines that just hit because they're all like more or less current. If you're born anywhere in the 90s or after, you don't even have to be a street nigga to get it. You just get it. Um, so that's why I think, yeah, find out what these three X's mean. Yeah. So like T Top actually was standing behind Roller in the battle, and you could tell, you know how Top be like when he fucks with somebody, you could tell so you could see him hyping the entire time. Um, and this wasn't really no super biased shit because Roller's actually from 757, so he Virginia, and niggas know of Truth. The Truth was definitely like in the building with the Goonies, even though he's not a part of the Goonies. So he was getting a little bit of love off of that. But just he just had those lines there, just like those new era lines, Sega cartridge in your back, like just he was just punching, bro. Like it was just all around, flat out punching.
I had
And
a Genesis. Sonic the Hedgehog. Real street niggas know.
it
Mm-hmm.
was the new school just won. That's really what it is. Roller choked, the new school style beat him out, and that third was just cringy as hell from Truth. So it was one of those things where it's just as far as Truth goes, it was just the perfect storm for him to get that battle because he very easily could have gotten hurt fucking around with Roller.
Okay. Okay. Shout out to the PGs. Day 2. Let's get to these one-offs. You feel me? We got, I think it was a Goonie and then every one-off. That's crazy. We got my boy Cuban, Bulletproof Vest Cuban versus Young Grizz, West Coast stand up. You feel me? How y'all feel about this battle? This battle was dope as well.
This battle was fire.
Mm-hmm.
They really did. You all know Grizz is from the West, so Cuban's DMV. So Cuban, I'm gonna keep it a bit with you. He had a little bit of gas, but a lot of the crowd reaction was well deserved. Like it wasn't so much gas to where it ruined the battle. Because Grizz was getting love too. He had a lot of very good flips on Cuban. He had one that I remember it was like to check a Cuban real, you gotta check the band first. And like it was some Grizz came with some shit. He was not playing with nobody. But neither was Cuban. Cuban did the craziest flip on Grizz's slogan. The don't let me bark on you like that, or don't let me talk to you like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cuban had something special for that one. And that was like, I don't know, that might have been like his second or third room shaker. He had room shakers all throughout his rounds.
Okay. How y'all call it?
I call it 3-0 Cuban, nobody. It wasn't like it wasn't a clean 30. It was a fight, a dog fight by Edge Cuban every round.
Ooh. Mm.
I'm not mad at that.
So some debatable rounds.
Very debatable.
Light round.
I feel like Grizz definitely lost the third. I feel like Grizz definitely lost the third. What was that bar where he damn near got thrown off stage? Yeah, that was what it was. It was the flip for his slogan. Trust me, you're in for something special when that battle drops.
Oh, yeah, I heard. I'm about to say, yeah, that nigga Cuban like my size, bro. Twerk,
The niggas be
you got
definitely
like
getting violated.
you got like 100 pounds on that young man. You gotta chill out.
Niggas be getting beat the fuck up on stage. Like, oh my God, it's bad.
That's funny, man. Well, shout to my boy Cuban, man. Shout to Grizz. Let's get to these man battles. Yeah, let's talk. All right, man. Let's see. I
Oh,
believe I'm gonna just ask y'all because I just want to see if I remember the ones from day two, and y'all just tell me how the battles go. I believe C3 and Diesel battled on day two, correct?
fire.
Okay, shout out to the ladies. You feel me? How that battle go? Goonie shit. Shout out to C3. I'm about to say, hold on. Diesel, wow, that not Survivor Series about she BJ. That was
This
my
was on a
hand.
whole nother. This was on a whole nother level, bro.
My handshake.
This battle, like, so when you saw Diesel versus Jade, right?
All
That
right,
was
yeah,
one of those like that
my
was a
hand
good battle
shaking.
for
My
women.
hand shaking. Yeah, I remember, bro.
Like, this is a good battle for Queen of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
This was a good battle, period. Like,
Okay.
niggas was spazzing. Honestly, I thought Diesel was done for. Like, on some no bullshit, I was trying like to be a little biased because Richmond, but C3 was wilding on her badly. And then in the third, Diesel dug her way out of coffin because it was about to be a 3-0 sweep. Like,
Oh, but Diesel had to fight third.
yeah, Diesel came back in the third, came alive in the third. But C3's first round, she started off the round with a crazy angle. Like, you telling me to have a battle on the URL at to take D? it was self awareness in battle rap is fire.
It's tough. It's
It
tough.
was tough. It was tough. And then the second round, she had a crazy ass rebuttal to some shit that Diesel said that just set the tone for the round and like just out the gate. It was like, oh, you lost.
Jeez. Okay. So the consensus is C took it 2-1, huh?
Yeah, but Diesel on the third saved herself from being like completely written off.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say it. This shit was stupid.
Oh, that's hard.
That
Oh, that's
shit was
hard.
stupid. Like, oh my god. And she had like a crazy ass alphabet scheme where she was like C D I before you even in the alphabet, which was crazy
And that makes
because
sense.
obviously C and D, but also I is before you in the alphabet. So it was like a quadruple on top. Like it was stupid. Like
So she know her letters. That's good. I see you. No, I'll just troll it, G. That ball was
yeah,
probably
nah,
fire.
she
That
know her
ball was
letters
probably
and
fire.
her numbers. She
There
was
you
smart.
go. So she, so she passed elementary school. Good job. I'm proud. No, I'm bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh,
I'm
and the
hating
last
because I
one,
ain't see the battles, bro.
the craziest haymaker she had, and I'm not going to explain it because explaining it would ruin it. But she had a diesel unleaded bar that broke the fucking building.
That's all I need to hear, bro.
In my mind, I think it might have been one of the top haymakers of the weekend with the way that she did that shit. That shit was crazy.
Okay. All right, well, shit. Let's get to another day two battle. My homeboy, my boy Jackanese, KOB. You feel me? My boy Jack Boy against Chicago stand up. So I'm torn in this battle. I rock with both of them, man. My boy Big Terrence, man, Big T. How that battle go, man? I heard that was arguably one of the best battles of the weekend.
Oh, well, I'll start off by saying this was definitely the battle of the night, hands down.
Okay.
A lot of anticipation towards the battle for obvious reasons, but
A lot of gun sounds.
Actually, nah.
Well, I'm
No,
saying
anticipation
of a lot of gun sounds.
of all the gun sounds. But when Jack came out and spit his first, it was like a feeling like, oh shit, this is happening. Like this is real.
He's in his bag.
It's about to get crazy. He was in all kinds of bag.
Jeez.
It was stupid, dog. Like just straight dumb. So disrespectful. So disrespect. Like, oh, I thought the Big T was just gonna punch him in the fucking face.
What was he on?
He had one joint where he was like, he said, I should congratulate the nigga that shot you. Or he said, fuck. He went to his fuck everything scheme. I think that was the first round, right? Yeah.
He did. He did my city dirty.
So he said, fuck the nigga that shot you. And he said, nah, I should thank him for shooting you. And then he said, nah, fuck him because he ain't finished the job. Everybody was just like, Jesus Christ. Like,
that's all right.
What the
Okay.
It actually happened. The Big T comes out in the first, and it's okay. It's just okay.
Come on, Big T, man. You gotta hold the city down. Fuck is you doing?
Oh, dog. At this point, we're just like, if this is what it's going to be, he's going to get dog walked. Like, this is about to be. Go ahead. Talk about the second. Go.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Dog.
Mm.
I got Jack's third being around tonight, but Big T was pissed. Dog, Big T was angry.
Yeah, nigga. Fight back,
He
nigga.
like, you know when a
Chicago,
nigga
nigga.
like when nigga like punches you in the mouth and stands over you, like angry. Like
Oh.
I never seen him like this. Never.
Yeah, yeah. Jack, don't get YK'd again, nigga. Yeah, yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like Jack I
yeah,
feel like
yeah, yeah.
Jack got Big T out of character. Like you could tell during Jack's round that Big T was like, "Yo, fuck this nigga. I just want to go." Like he just looks angry. And when he finally like gets his first haymaker to land, he's talking all this shit, dreads flying everywhere. Like, the fuck you thought it was? This me, nigga. Like, bro, I think everybody in the building knew like this shit is history right here. Like when T came out like that, we were like, this is it. This is what we all were hoping was going to be, and it's
Okay.
happening. Like,
So it's 1-1 going into the third then.
yeah, clear. Whew. This third, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
He stole this third straight from God, and then beat the devil over the head with it. Like the nigga's fucking. Whew. He had this one Antichrist.
T upside down. I seen that circulating on Twitter. T, they had T upside down. Yeah, I seen that.
But
Yeah.
so perfect. Like, oh my God.
Okay. So yeah, this the one that lived up. This the one that lived up to the hype for all the shit
Yes.
talk. This is the one that
Yes.
lived up to the hype.
All the shit that Jack talk about how he's the new era Lux and he's so different and all that shit. And everybody's like, show and prove. My nigga, this is it. This is it. Like,
Okay. Oh.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't cringy in the sense of how he cut it off, but like, you could tell he wanted to do more with it, but he just didn't have the time.
Hey man, my nigga was really don't. Hey Jack, pull up to Chicago. Watch what's gonna happen. You watch your mouth. You watch your mouth. I heard a couple things, man. I seen Kanye. Well, you can talk about Kanye. I don't care about him. But watch your mouth. Don't disrespect the top. Don't. No, I didn't hit a bar. I didn't hit a bar, but I seen somebody was just like, he's so
Oh, that
disrespectful.
shit was insane.
He's so
Oh
disrespectful
my
to Kanye. That's all I heard was like, you so
Yeah.
disrespectful to Kanye.
Nah, I don't. No, you got leave some for the people, bro. But
I need to hear that behind the scenes. I need to hear that.
shout out champion. That's shit like that's the reason they call him a low life thug. That nigga don't give zero fucks about nothing. Like
we got
like
low life thugs out here too. What's up? Pull up, Jack.
niggas just say, their lines. Their lines and there's normal niggas don't even think of crossing.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are lines that Jack just crossed because of that, like for that purpose.
And shout out to my nigga Jack, man. Niggas send me talking shit because I rock with Jack, man. Jack rock with the platform. So I get a little leeway with him, man. And that nigga all veins and fucking high metabolism. I ain't got no smoke with bro ass. No smoke. No smoke.
There you go and clarify.
That's a fact. No, it was popping with my boy Big T though. I was the third for Big T.
It was alright, but truth be told, it was a combination of the fact that Jack's third was godlike, and T's second was so good that T just ain't had the same energy in the third, bro. If he came with the same energy in the third that he did in the second, it would have really changed the narrative. But T came in the second the same way he came in the first.
That's low metabolism. That's the difference.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's just because he used it all in that round, or maybe he just thought the shit he had in the round just wasn't going to be enough compared to what he just heard. But it just won't there. And I feel like he knew he lost by that time. Like, when a nigga is like, okay, I'm not going to win this battle, but if I put enough blood in his mouth, my job's done. Like, niggas going to still know that I am him when I want to be. Like, that's how I feel like the shit went for real, for real.
Okay.
Very classic. I think so too. Only because it's like, for one, Jack's performance was godly, and second, the type of Big T that he was able to bring out that night. Like, I don't know what Big T's next battle is, but before the battle, me personally, I was interested in seeing Big T again. After this one, like, Big T made me a fan again of this battle. Like, it was just...
I've seen a lot of respect from Jack and T. They've been talking a lot of shit on Twitter. But after the battle, it seemed like they definitely gave a lot of respect to each other. Basically, a lot what you saying too, Slum with Big T, like basically saying, he brought the doll back out of him. You know what I'm saying, revitalized him a little bit. So, hey man, that's
next season for fucking ass whipping. Like,
okay.
I promise you, T ain't playing with nobody.
All I know is Jack must have did good, because when I tell you the push was on the next day, what the fuck? What happened next day? None. Jack dropped fucking ruin your day live. Jack versus Steens drop. Oh, okay. Like, nigga was on every blogger's video. I'm like, oh, yeah, and this nigga the Twerk Born Legacy 3 for
avocado.
Okay. No, I'm trolling though, man. Like you saying, man, Jack the homie, man. Shout out. Definitely happy to hear one of the homies, you know what I'm saying, did good, especially against a legend like Big T from the city, man, holding it down. Can't wait to see that battle, man. Already been tweeting URL to drop one of them joints ASAP.
He definitely deserves all that success he put on that night, and a lot.